Hello lovelies, today I'm sharing 15 pieces by Sezane that are gonna help you have your chicest French inspired summer yet. Whether you are a lover of Parisian style, a longtime fan of the brand, or just love elegant outfit formulas that you can wear on repeat, you're in the right place. Sezane is one of the handful of brands that I credit for helping me develop my style because of their timeless quality pieces that I reach for year after year. So I'm excited to share this edit with you. As always, there's a few ways to shop. Sezane is not on YouTube shopping, but anything that I wear that I can find on YouTube shopping, I will link right here. Everything is on the description below, in a pinned comment, and also in a QR code in case you're watching on your TV screen. Welcome back. If you're new, I'm Ziba and I'm so excited that you're here. I'm here to help you love your outfit regardless of what stage in life you're in. You shouldn't have to wait to love how you look. The first piece I want to share with you is one that I have been wearing so much. I feel like people are starting to wonder if it's my ghost outfit. Let me know if you have heard of that term before. I think it is so funny. It's just kind of like the outfit that you wouldn't mind wearing, like if you had to haunt a place for forever, you know? This is probably my ghost outfit. I have worn it with orange pants, with jeans, with ivory trousers, literally every bottom that you can think of. And it just makes me so happy because I can roll up the sleeves. It's really nice and light. And this is a top that I actually get every single year in a different pattern. Ever since I discovered it. I have a polka dot one, I have a blue and white one, and I also have it in another print that I'm forgetting right now. But let me just tell you right now, if there's one top that you should walk away with, it's this one. It's gonna make you so happy and appropriate for so many different occasions, whether it's work, fun, errands, sitting around at home and not realizing that you're very well dressed. So just grab it. If you want another gorgeous top like this, I recommend this beautiful lace top that has a high collar and so pretty. You can button it all the way up for a very elegant regal look. Neck detail has been so trendy all of this year and it shows no signs of slowing down. The reason I love it is because it is the perfect way to add texture to the most simple outfit, including just like a jeans and a t-shirt type of look. You can see the gorgeous detailing right here, including the buttons and just that little accent of a ruffle right here on top. The first time that I showed it was in my how to style denim jackets this summer video, and it has already become a bestseller. And by the way, if you want more ideas on how to style your denim jacket this summer, make sure to check it out. One of the pieces that I also featured was a Sezane piece that's called the MULE jacket. This jacket is perfect if you're looking for a blazer alternative, or if you have felt that historically denim jackets don't quite fit into your very classic and timeless style. This is a great pick. This is a pick that I choose because of its timeless cut and soft material that just goes with everything. Now, the thing that most people don't talk about is how shoes are often the make or break piece to your summer outfits. This is because summer outfits are so minimal and you don't have a ton of layers. We don't have all of the styling options that we have for fall, winter. In the summer, it really comes down to few well-chosen pieces and accessorizing. And there's no doubt that shoes are that je ne sais quoi piece that you look at and you're like, why does this look so good? It's such a simple outfit, but it looks amazing. It's usually the shoes. So let me show you my picks for this summer edit. The first is a pair that I've shown you before. Flip-flops are so trendy in 2026, but flip-flops with a heel are even more so. And so this is a classic kind of like thong shoe that has this between your toes that has a kitten heel. So this is an extremely relevant shoe for right now. And it comes in a few different colors. I got it in kind of like a glossy chocolate that is a great neutral tone for any outfit. You'll kind of see them in and out of the video. The other shoes that are already bestsellers, because I also shared them in my denim video, are these beautiful espadrilles that have just a little pop of color that is so very French. It's not like you're wearing like an all red outfit, which can be a lot for some of us neutral lovers. They're extremely comfortable. You can tell by the huge wedge heel that you have a lot of stability. And of course, the detail and the texture of this raffia is second to none. So these are a pair that you don't want to miss. Now, if you're raffiaed out, which can't imagine you would be in the summer, but if you are, then this very classic sandal is also a great option in just the wood finish. They remind me of kind of like a Jane Birkin type of sandal, very 70s coated. Look at the detail here, like also Chloe inspired, which of course Chloe takes a lot of cues from the 70s. This shoe is beautiful. I think I've probably styled this shoe more than any other shoe, but the one that's a bestseller is the one that I showed you previously. But this is kind of my personal favorite, and it's one that is also very comfortable. It gives you just a little bit of a heel, but nothing too dramatic, so it's perfect. I lied. This is actually my favorite shoe. I love it because this cut really elongates your legs because it doesn't have a strap that just kind of cuts through your foot and kind of messes with the line of your legs. This is a great way to kind of still exhibit the top of your foot, which elongates your legs, then that really comfortable wedge heel that we know and love, and then the platform, which gives you a lot of height without the discomfort of having your foot at like a huge, 90-degree angle. So this is probably my favorite, or honestly, it's very hard to choose, but you really can't go wrong with any of them. However, where you can go wrong is the sizing, because Sezane recently changed their sizing to European sizing. So on their website, it says, now I want you to really listen to this if you love these shoes, because I want you to get the right size. On their website, it says, if you're 37, that translates into US 6. You as a true US size 6 person, that is not true. What this ends up being is more of a size 7. Like, you know how usually like in other European brands, you'll pick a 36 or a 37 and it's kind of the same as, if it's a 36, then it's a size 6 in US, and 37 a size 7. It is still the same. Do not get a 37 even though their chart says it's a US size 6. That is wrong. Sezane, I hope you fix it, because I thought I was getting the right size and all of these shoes are wrong. So I'm having to swap them, which is not fun, which wastes time and it wastes money and all the things. So let me show you a couple more accessories before we get to one of my favorite categories of all time for summer style. The first is this bracelet that literally is the perfect finishing touch for anything. It's easy, you just slip it on and you have an instant outfit maker. And also chunky statement jewelry is so trendy for 2026. Now the other piece, which I clearly need right now, is this hairpin. Look at the tortoise, look at that beautiful detail. This is the perfect accent for your French twists, right? So you just kind of like clip it on and make sure to weave it into your hair to have your hair out of your face, which is so key for summer when it gets hot and before you know it, like it's wet and you're just like looking to get your hair into quickly out of your face. It's perfect for that. Look how pretty and easy that was. If you get one hair accessory this summer, make it this one. Now, as promised, my favorite category are sets. The reason I love sets is because I think there's nothing as striking as wearing them together, because you have that instant look that is a total head turner. But what people don't realize is that it was so easy for you to put together because it's a set, it comes together and you don't have to think about combining and mixing and matching, but you've got the look and you've just can get dressed in a snap. However, when you decide to wear sets separately with other things from your wardrobe, it can really bring lots of new life to old pieces. So the first that I'll show you is one of my favorite knit kind of crochet detailed sets that is a pencil skirt and a knit top, and a knit camisole top that looks so pretty together. It just looks like I'm in, I don't know, the French Riviera or Portofino, just some European summer style. Now the other set that's kind of an outlier and a 180 from this one is this really fun ruffle skirt with the black kind of like stretchy puff sleeve top that is so pretty. It's such a statement. It kind of looks like when I walked out with it, my mom was like, oh my gosh, you look like a Spanish doll. The other great part about the set is that you can really make the skirt super casual by swapping out the matching top with a t-shirt, and it just automatically looks very approachable and kind of mixes that high-low style that we love in juxtaposition styling, where you are choosing a dressier piece and then you're deliberately wearing it with something very simple like a t-shirt or a tank top to add that tension and to really help not only expand your wardrobe, but also wear your nicer pieces more. That's one of my favorite style tips for you, is that when you feel like you don't want to buy something nice, just ask yourself, why can't I wear something like this with some like more casual pieces, or wear them on a more regular basis. Now let's get into some dresses. The one that stole my heart, and I still will never know if I got the right color, but it's this kind of like accordion style dress that's a little bit shorter, but it's not too short, it's not super mini. And I got it in a rust color after taking a very small and non-quantitative survey of, you know, I showed my boys and I was like, which one should I get? And they were like, the red one. I'm like, okay, it's rust, it's not red, but I got the rust one and it's so pretty. I feel like the color is so, I don't know, it just reminds me of like the sunset. It's really beautiful and also easy to dress up or down. You can wear it with a denim jacket and have it look completely different or alone, and wear with some beautiful accessories and really elevate the look. This is a beautiful dress. You want something more casual in the same color. This is a knit dress that has really beautiful contrast that has just been such a big trend for the last couple of years, to have that detailing on the piping that shows the contrast and makes it look really elegant and a lot more expensive than it is. It's a very comfortable dress and one that you can also dress up or down really easily. Now, sometimes with summer, you don't want stuff that's like touching your body, right? Like you're like overstimulated, you're hot, or you know, you just don't, you want something really, really easy. This dress that I'm showing you here is the answer to that. It is nice and flowy. It's a true shirt dress. The buttons actually work, so you can unbutton it completely and show a little bit of a leg. So you can wear this dress with a swimmy underneath and just have it look very relaxed, or you can dress it up and pull your hair up in something like this and show off the pretty back. It's a dress that you'll want to wear all the time because it is so comfortable and the material is so breathable, but it's also a dress that you can save for those special occasions when you want to make an entrance and have a dress that nobody else will be wearing. The next item are these really fun checkered trousers that are summer work perfection. They're very breathable and they're a great height if you're average height like myself. As I hinted out in the shoes, where I'm looking for more of a heel, I'm only 5'4". I'm never gonna be mad about adding 3 or 4 inches to my frame. And these pants do not drag on the ground. I don't have to worry about, you know, the days that I don't want to wear heels, I can wear them with flats. And I think they look amazing with an ivory shirt to kind of match the checkers and have it look very relaxed. And also Jane Birkin, I think, always comes to mind when it comes to Sezane. Another kind of Jane Birkin coated look and really easy to style. On this b-roll that I'm showing you here, I'm wearing nude colored loafers that kind of look like an extension of my leg, which is another hack that I use to look taller. And side note, if you love kind of this look and also the length of these pants, my other favorite Sezane pants for average height ladies are the Damon pants. I have them in an ivory and they're also bestsellers. They're just slightly cuffed, they're flat fronts, there's no like bulky pleats, they have just the most beautiful flattering finish. And so if you're looking for that kind of ivory summer trouser, these are ones that you'll reach for time and time again. Now these Damon trousers would look beautiful with the clo top because I love that little detail of a classic with a twist where it looks like it's just a very straightforward top, but actually that lace makes it so different and memorable and extremely feminine as well without feeling cumbersome and like, you know, you're wearing like something that's not functional and that you don't reach for. That's the most tragic thing when it comes to our wardrobe, is when we choose something because it's beautiful and if it's in our wardrobe, but then we don't reach for it because it's uncomfortable and we don't feel like wearing it. That is complete tragedy. Silly me. I almost forgot to share with you the piece that I recommend everybody get from Sezane in the summer, not only because it's a pair of shorts that we need when it is hot and scorching outside, but also because I'm a shorts hater. I loathe shorts. I do not like the way they look. I don't like the way they feel. I always feel very self-conscious. This is a pair that I come back to summer after summer because it goes with everything. It's easy to wear. It's not tight around the legs or thighs anywhere. It just falls really nicely and it's not too long to where it shortens my legs, because that's a whole other issue, right? But it's not too short that it, you know, shows too much that I don't want to be showing at all or never have wanted to show. So this is a pair of shorts that is so cute. It fits really well. It comes with its own belt, and most of the time when things come with their own belt, I instantly swap out that fabric belt for my own belt because I always think it looks so much more elevated. That's just a very easy style hack for when you have a factory belt and it's fabric, and anytime that you swap it out for actually a different belt, it tends to look a lot more expensive and elevated. However, this is also another unicorn because I do not swap the belt for this one. I just let it be. I think it looks incredible. This is a really nice rise and it's a great length, and it's got just a little cuff at the legs that makes it look elegant and intentional, but it doesn't, again, cut the lines. They've got pockets. They have a little like fake pocket on the back, 2 real pockets on the front, and little tiny little pleats that just give it elegance and polish, but it doesn't create bulk. So if you just want to dabble in shorts or are a shorts hater like me this summer, these are fantastic. I love this tan color. They have them in several colors, so you can really go for whatever suits the rest of your palette. And quick little side note, this is the bag that I've shared in a couple of outfits here, including with this one. It's by Maison de Sèvres, and this is my second bag by them. It's really beautiful, soft leather, very luxurious. Just one of those luxury bags that's a mid-range price point that I find myself gravitating towards more and more because I get a lot of value for what it is. I also love that this brand does a lot of really cute accessories. For example, in this case, it's the Hermes orange lipstick holder that also has a little mirror. My Clarins trusty lip oil, which I also love. Side note, this is a really great hydrating lip oil that doesn't make it super sticky and it lasts a long time, and it just gives it like a little hint of a glow. And this is just the cutest bag. It fits so much in there, and it also has a crossbody strap, which I don't really need most of the time unless I'm traveling. But you can see here on the inside, it's got a secure pocket here, so you can add even more security, and another little side pocket here to slip something in. Really beautiful navy interior so that it kind of hides a lot of stains and things like that. So I love this bag. This is the crossbody strap that it comes with, and it's really easy to kind of take on and off. I will say that I have already worn this bag as a crossbody to a school function. So I had a school function a couple weeks ago and I wore it as a crossbody. So this is a bag that I recommend because of the value of the longevity, the beautiful design, and I also love the accessories. I'll quickly show you the one that I already have that you've seen before. This is the one that I've showed here before. It has the red apple. That's really fun. It's kind of a cute little whatever change or pill holder. And then it's just an iconic tote with a red interior. Again, that security zipper and even more storage right here. And it's been one of my favorite kind of like cool mom totes to lug around a lot of my stuff in, especially when I have like a long day, like waiting for my kids at their different activities after school and things like that. So all these pieces, you'll love how you feel in them. You will wear them for years to come, as I have. So let me know what your favorites were. And if you learned something today, make sure to hit the subscribe button.